Hello everybody, my name is Maddie. I'm one of the children's librarians at the Chatham Library. I'm back this week with another craft. I know it's getting hot out there, so I want you guys to see the fans that we're going to be making. So obviously, since it is hot out there, you want to keep cool, so you've got a nice breeze here, and they're fun and fruit oriented. So this one's a watermelon and this one's an orange, and I'm going to show you how to make this today. So you can start out with a paper plate. I'm just using a smaller paper plate just to make it easier to color in, but you're more than welcome to use a full size or whatever you have at home. Alright, you'll need a pair of scissors, and I used just a little popsicle stick for the handle here, and I used just my stick glue, wherever that is. Oh, there it is. Just regular stick glue to attach that on there. Alright, well let's get started and I'll show you how to make this. So I made a watermelon and an orange. I didn't want to make one of those again, so I'm going to try to make a grapefruit, which it looks a lot like an orange, but it's pink on the inside instead. Alright, so we'll start out with our paper plate and we're going to cut this in half. Try your best, it doesn't have to be directly in the middle, but do be careful when you're cutting this in half. Alright, two sides, you can save them both and make two fans with it. I'm going to set one to the side. And here's the part where we get to color this. Alright, if you wanted to stick with fruits, you can make all different kinds of fruits. You can make this into a rainbow, or just put little designs and squigglies on it. Really, whatever you want to do. I will start out with this color. It's kind of like a orangish yellow. Grapefruits usually have that lighter outside color. They kind of look like an orange, but they're pink on the inside, and they're not as, they're more yellow on the outside. So I'm starting with this outside color, and I'm just going to color around here. You can do either side of the plate. I've been coloring the inside of the plate. But I'm starting with the outside color. I find it just easiest to go around. You can use any kind of markers you have, color pencils, crayons if you have them, whatever you have at home. I'm just using my trusty Sharpies because I think I've used them for just about every craft that I've made for you. There we go. So I've got this outside colored kind of yellow. Don't worry if you don't color all the way to the edge. I didn't with any of these. There's a little bit of white paper plate showing through, and that's alright. And for the citrus, because grapefruit is a citrus fruit, it's got these, where the fruit is on the inside, it's kind of sectioned off. And to do that, I can show you how I did that pretty easily. I'll just grab, I'll grab my light color. Hopefully you guys can see this. And so, for this, if you want, for the orange, I did 5 slices that you can see. I'll do the same thing on here. So I'll put one in the middle here. Oh yeah, you'll be able to see this. So just create lines sectioning out where you think you want these. Just to get an idea. So that's how I'm sectioning out mine. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'll put this color away for now. I've got a whole bunch of different pinks here to try and make the grapefruit, but we'll see how it turns out. Alright, I'm going back to my outside color just to color down a little bit and get a little bit closer here. And I've got a more yellow color that I'm going to be using as well to connect the inside and the outside. Alright, so with the outside done, I think I'm going to go ahead and start on the inside here. I'm going to go back to this light color that I used. With citrus, this darker part, that's the part you eat. There's some parts in the middle and on the, I guess the peel here, that's what you don't eat, so that's the lighter color. That's what I'm using here. So I will outline it around the peel here. Just to figure out how far the inside is going to go. And the parts that we sectioned out, those are just going to be little triangles like this. So you can go ahead and connect the top here. You can round it out if you would like. That's just what they're going to look like. There we go. Kind of looks a little bit like a flower, and that's what we're going for. And then down here at the bottom, we'll connect all those lines, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Connecting them to the middle here, just down there. And you can go ahead and thicken those lines up just a bit so they're easier to see. So just go over them with your marker. And that's what I mean by thicken them up. Make them darker and easier to see. You can do that for all of them, as well as the outside here. Alrighty, so this is what we've got so far, and that's going to be where this orange is. That's going to be where the part that you eat is. Alright, so I've got three different shades of pink that I'm going to use for here, but you can use whatever colors you want. You can make this rainbow, you can make it all one color, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. And we'll color in the middle here. You can make them whatever color. And my plate here has words on the bottom here, so there's a little bit of a gap there. You can either leave it or color it in more. Alright, I've got that all colored in, and we've got this empty space here, and I'm going to use a yellow for that. It might be a little hard to color in there with the curve of the place, so just move it as you can. Alright, and I think I'm going to go back in with this the orange yellow that I had. I'm just coloring in the rest of that empty space that I had. If you don't like the color, you can always change it up, add new colors, fix it up however you like. Alright, I went back and I made this darker just to be able to see it. And you can leave it there, you can add more details however you want to. With the citrus, it's very hard to see on this camera, but I took a thinner marker and I made little lines in here. So I'll do that with this as well. I definitely need to get a better camera. It's hard to see some of the parts of these crafts. And you can go back and add however much detail or as little detail as you would like. I'm forgetting which colors I've been using. Alright, I'm going to call that good. That's what she looks like. And now that we've designed this one, we get to put it on a little popsicle stick here, which I just used regular stick glue. And what I did is on the back of this one, I just put some on here. And I put some on the stick as well, just to make sure it stays. We'll take that. You may have to hold it for a little bit just to make sure it stays. But there it is. You can make all sorts of different things. You can make dragon fruit, passion fruit, other citruses like lemons, you can do limes, other different kinds of melons, cantaloupe, whatever you can think of. And you can go outside of fruits. You can do other foods. You can do animals if you wanted to. Whatever comes to mind, just go ahead and color it on your paper and turn it into a fan. I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. It was pretty fun to make, so I hope you enjoy it. Stay cool out there. Use your fans. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys. Bye.